This week I have been driving the brand new Peugeot 3008, and now this is the World Car of the Year for 2017, so I was expecting really good things of it, and I've not been disappointed. Now, anyone who can remember the old Peugeot 3008 will remember a car that had a bit of an identity crisis. It didn't quite know what it was, whether it was an SUV, crossover, people carrier type car, and it was actually a bit of an ugly duckling. But Peugeot have pulled out all of the stops with this car. It's an incredible car, and I actually wanted to dislike it a little bit. I'm not a big French fan with cars, but ever since I've driven this and I've had it, this is the last day I've got it actually, I've just loved everything about it. Now, the styling is so much better, and Peugeot just seem to have picked a car from the future and it's concept-esque type styling and put it in 2017, and it's worked. It's a car that it looks great from every angle. There's some great lines, there's a really bullish front end with those lovely LED lights all the way back to the rear, and this is the GT version, so you get some nice chrome additives at the grille, you get a nice chrome strip on the front wing mirrors, and it makes it look really sporty. You also get like a clamshell bonnet, which is very Land Rover type. Now, inside you get this lovely cockpit, and it's so easy to use as well. It's really, really kind of futuristic, and it's almost like what Audi have done with their cockpit, but you get these lovely dials, digital dials that come alive, and you can pick whatever you want, and this cockpit just it wraps around you. It's a lovely place to be, and it's one of the nicest cars I've had the pleasure of sitting, and just everything is ergonomically placed for you. It's a really nice place to be sitting. So what we're going to do is we're going to take it out on the road, and I'm also going to talk to you about a bit more about the styling of the interior, how it's like to drive, and also the huge amounts of space this car has. Okay, so we're out on the road now, and the Peugeot 3008 comes with four different engine choices. You have two petrol, two diesel. Now, the two petrols on offer are the award-winning 1.2 cylinder turbo petrol. We also have the 1.6 turbo petrol, and the diesels you can either have a 1.6 turbo diesel or a 2-litre turbo diesel. Now, currently in this car, which is a GT version, it only comes with the 2-litre diesel, which is top of the range. 180 brake horsepower. It also got a 6-speed automatic gearbox, which is okay. It shifts fairly nicely. It's quite loud though under load. When you really put your foot down, you can really hear that horrible kind of diesel noise coming through, which is a bit of a shame. So I'd suggest 2-litre diesel would only really be if you're towing the 1.6 120 brake horsepower, because they actually do two different power outputs, the 100 and the 120 brake. So I'd recommend the 120 brake if you're doing longer journeys, but if you're just doing town driving, probably pump for the 1.2. It's an award-winning engine, 3-cylinder. It does sound quite small, but when they turbo these petrol engines, they're actually quite nippy. You also get a 6-speed manual if you don't want the 6-speed auto. Now, driving this car, it's lovely to drive. It really is, especially along the motorway. It's smooth, you get a great view of the road, and you get a great view all around, really. There's a lot of, as much as this car's quite squat, you do seem to have quite good visibility out the windows. And with this is a GT version. It does come with 19-inch alloy wheels, so it is a little bit, when you're going down a country road or something, a little less smooth than what I'm on currently, then you do start to feel it through the cabin. But driving this car, it's one of those cars, just jump in and drive it straight away. There's absolutely no problem at all. Now, this little steering wheel, they put it in the 208, 308, and now it's found its way into the 3008. And it's the best car actually to use a steering wheel, because the way you're sitting up so high, you can actually see over the top of it, whereas in the smaller cars, you just can't see what speed you're doing. It's ridiculous. But in this, it feels sporty, and it just seems to fit. Even though this car is bigger, an SUV type car, it does fit. Now, with this GT version, and across all the range, there's so many standard features. Peugeot have really kind of added some great features as standard. This cockpit is standard across the range. There's also emergency braking, which is standard across the range. But this GT version comes with electronic tailgate. You've got a nice electric massage seat. which I'll show you shortly on the buttons. And DAB is standard across all the range. You get this nice 12-inch screen for the radio, sat nav, and this screen here for all the speed. You can just customise it how you want. And the quality as well, which is not something we've seen from Peugeot for a long time, seems to be very, very good. I mean, all the plastics seem good. It's well put together. It's been designed by someone who knows what a driver wants. It's really great to see Peugeot finally doing that. Now this, I think, is kind of a family car, and as much as still that glove box is about as big as, well, you can fit a postage stamp in it, it's tiny, but the rest of the storage in this car is so impressive. You've got a huge middle section here where you can store stuff, you've got boot, you've got, door cubbies, you've got space here, and they've really thought about what people might want, which is great as well. And the boot is flat. You can also lower one of the boot bits down so you've got more space. The rear seats fold flat. This passenger seat folds flat as well. So there's just been these little tweaks that have really helped kind of cement the fact that Peugeot have thought about what people want. So how much is this going to cost you? Now, the Peugeot 3008 starts at around about £22,000 for the standard model, which is quite expensive. Now this GT version, it's actually got two-tone colour job as well, which is a £1,300 extra, so it's not cheap, but this comes out at around £33,000, which is a hell of a lot of money. It really is. But when you think about the competition that Peugeot are entering into, things like the Seat Ateca, the Volkswagen Tiguan, when you start adding extras onto cars like that, you're talking mega bucks. Now this Peugeot 3008 comes with a lot of standard equipment, so you might actually be saving. And if you're not a badge snob, you know, you're getting a superb looking car with a cockpit that is just futuristic and not like anything I've ever sat behind. And I think the Peugeot 3008 is well worthy of its 2017 World Car of the Year, because it's a credit to Peugeot and how far they've come in the last couple of years. And do I want to give it back? No chance.